What's going on, everybody?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Welcome to Buffalo Trace Day.
Yes.
Oh, you know what's funny? It's the one we didn't take down is actually fucking Buffalo Trace.
Right. We will add that to the show during the
little break. So as you can see, we have a little bit of Buffalo Trace stuff up here, and we are going to be giving a try Caribou Crossing.
All right.
Let's find out if it's possible that there is a Canadian whiskey that we like.
Talk more about it when we come back.
Cue that intro. All right, and as you can see, we added a couple more.
All right, now these are all, surprisingly enough, all products of Buffalo Trace.
These are not the only Buffalo. These are not the only Buffalo Trace ones we have, because we have all of the benchmark ones up there.
They make a ton of whiskey, but the reason for today's show is we're going to do a tasting of a Canadian whiskey owned by Buffalo Trace.
Oh, Canada!
Sazerac.
That has their backing, Sazerac.
Yes.
But, something wrong?
Oh, the top of his head is cut off.
Oh.
The last drink was cut off.
But here's the thing. What she's working with that, what it really is we do not like Canadian whiskey.
Ew.
We have Crown Royal comes the closest, and it's kind of a mixed drink kind of thing. What are you looking at me like that for?
Crown Royal comes the closest to what?
To being drinkable Canadian whiskey.
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't care much for it, but it's actually drinkable. I've had drinks with it. It's more of a mixer for me. I get a lot of it for Christmas every year. It's not something I would ever go out and buy. It is. Okay. Am I wrong? Am I saying the name wrong?
Look, no.
Oh, Crown Royal.
I'm the Basic Btch. I don't like any Canadian whiskey so far. Crown Royal, I do not care for whatsoever.
No, I can drink it.
I
mean, I've grown up drinking it.
I would rather not drink.
After the Jack Daniels is the one other thing I would drink.
I would rather not drink than drink either.
I'm not gonna go that far, bro. Because if I'm out and we're out having it, and let's say we're out somewhere, or it's in Canada or somewhere, and all they had was Crown Royal, I could drink it. I really actually don't mind the apple Crown Royal. But I would also try what I've wanted to try.
We gotta get the blackberry.
The blackberry's the only one I actually want to try because it looks delicious.
The blackberry and Sprite, I think, would go really well together.
But anyway, back on track. We're going to try this. This is Caribou Crossing, which has been purchased, right?
Yes.
By Sazerac. And he's going to give you a little intro while I open the bottle.
Okay, so for those of you who don't understand this, which it can be a little confusing. So basically, Sazerac, who owns Buffalo Trace, Sazerac, who owns all of this and has the rights to all of this, they purchased 200,000 barrels of Canadian whiskey from a defunct distillery in Canada. Then there was a guy, I can't remember his name, and I really should have written that down or something. It'll probably pop up right here. He's the one who has gone through and he's picked the best whiskeys. So Caribou Crossing is the first Canadian whiskey that is single barrel. So he goes through and picks out of the 200,000, I think it was over 200,000 barrels of the Canadian whiskey, and decides which ones are ready. Then they take that barrel and they send it to Sazerac. They actually send it to Buffalo Trace in Kentucky. Then in Kentucky, they go ahead and barrel it the single barrel. Now, as most of you probably already know, in Canada it's much cooler than in Kentucky, so they don't have the large fluctuations in temperature. So they can age it for much longer without getting more waste or without getting that overpowering tannic flavor from the barrel. So of the 200,000 barrels that they purchased, they pick the best ones and they bottle it twice a year. I don't know how many barrels they bottle, but they send the best barrel picks down to Buffalo Trace to bottle, which is the Caribou Crossing.
You know, it's funny, as you can tell by the cork, you can see a very big semblance.
Yeah.
To the blends.
So this has the Caribou. That has obviously, the rider
racehorse,
and the
yeah.
in the letter, but it also has the same texture.
Yeah, it's very similar. Even the bottle style is a short, fat bottle. This is more of a ball.
A grenade.
And a grenade.
Yep.
And this is more of the dome, cathedral, as I call it. But they're still very, you can look at them and go, oh yeah, those kind of do look like they're owned by the same company. But here goes the big thing about it. We don't like Canadian whiskey.
I
will never
particularly
choose it.
very much dislike it.
I don't, like I said, I would drink Crown Royal, but I will never choose Canadian whiskey if there's any other decent bourbon or whiskey on the table.
One day we're going to have an episode where it's nothing but Canadian whiskey.
It's one of those things that I will do if we're out and that's all there is to get.
Okay.
Or if I'm at a buddy's house. I used to go out with a good friend of mine in the Ozarks. I would park my semi up in the Ozarks.
The show, or
I would go.
the show? You were an actor?
What did I say that makes you think of show?
Ozarks.
No. The location. The Ozark Mountains. I would go there, I'd park, I would go to my buddy's house, he'd pick me up, I'd stay for the weekend. This is when I was over the road driver. I would ride his sport bike through the mountains, through the Ozarks. Super fun, no cops, fast as shit, mountain ride, it was great. But he liked Canadian Mist, which is the rot gut of all whiskey. And he liked 7-Up, so that was his drink, is Canadian Mist and 7-Up, super cheap. Drank tons of it.
So it's
a
funny.
lot of fucked up days on that.
So I'm a Coke guy, Coca-Cola.
Good stuff.
So if I go to a restaurant and I want like a Coke Zero because
and almost no restaurants have that.
But I would drink water. But if back we'll say about a couple months ago, and I go to a restaurant and and I ask for a Coke and they said, "Is Pepsi okay?"
Hell no!
I'm gonna order a water. If I go out and somebody says the only whiskey we have is a Canadian whiskey, Crown Royal, Canadian Mist, whatever it is, I'm not going to drink.
Here's my thing. I will drink Crown Royal. In a mixed drink, preferably, like a Crown and Coke. Crown and 7-Up. Those I'll both do. I don't really want Crown Royal as a sipping whiskey. Whiskey. It's not good enough for that, but as a mixed drink, it's fine. I in fact, though, if I go out and I order a Coke and they say we have Pepsi products, I will order a Diet Pepsi. But only because my fiance drinks Diet Pepsi, so I drink some with her. So Diet Pepsi is on the palate, is acceptable. I don't like Pepsi. I don't like Diet Coke. I don't like any other diets. Pepsi's the only diet I can tolerate, and I think that's because she drinks it. And if I'm in the car and we're going somewhere and I don't have a drink, I'll sip some of hers.
I won't drink Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi. I just don't like it.
Pepsi's on her breath. It's on her lips. She tastes like Pepsi.
And that...
All right, let's get back to the drink.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. And that is why we are no longer married.
So we're going to... That's funny. Coke Zero over here won't tolerate a Pepsi girl.
Nope. The one thing I know...
Well, tastes like licorice. So, fuck on that. No, I'm joking. I don't know. Anyway.
You're not supposed to tell them that.
All right, so back to the drink.
All right, so
Canadian whiskey.
The first thing I take notice of is it's 80 proof. It's an 80 proof whiskey.
All right.
But it gives off an extreme ethanol smell.
It does have a kind of...
very alcohol forward.
Yeah, very... Well, let's see. Let's just judge it by the taste.
So, before I taste it, it's very light, gasoline-y color. It gives off an extreme ethanol smell, and it looks extremely thin. It's not oily. It doesn't look very viscous.
It will be everything you expect it to be from a Canadian whiskey.
On the nose, I'm getting a very ethanol forward smell. A little bit of caramel or caramel. maybe a little vanilla, but it's very, very ethanol forward.
All right, while he's taking a sip, I'm going to say that I'm a little disappointed. It is very much like drinking gasoline. It is not something I would ever buy again. It is pretty much what I expect out of 99.9% of Canadian whiskey. It's gasoline-esque or kerosene. It's very strong. It's so in your face that it takes away from any flavor it has.
It's extremely thin. It's extremely sharp. There's a burst of vanilla in the beginning, followed by ethanol.
You know, it's that whiskey that's so strong in its gasoline ethanol kind of flavor that the first thing you do after swallowing is exhale as much air as you can possibly get out of your body because you can't breathe until you do.
I just did it and didn't even realize it.
You literally cannot breathe in until you exhale every bit of the fumes.
It's like it's trying to be sweet.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I would never buy it again. Buffalo Trace definitely missed the mark on this one. It's the one Buffalo Trace I've had that I would never buy again. I will drink the rest of that bottle at some point. Don't get me wrong, I'm not wasteful. But I would and probably try to pass as much of it off to my friends like I do with Crown Royal. Because like I said, I get at least one bottle of Crown Royal every Christmas.
Crown Royal.
I give it away all the time.
Do we have a bottle?
Yeah, it's right over there in the bag.
So Crown Royal.
I get one to two every Christmas from my vendors. I get that they know I'm a whiskey guy. This is what they tend to buy. I'm not disrespectful enough to tell them, oh, don't buy me that shit.
Is this the only one we have?
And it's not bad. Like I said, I'll drink it. No, there's probably another one under the counter. Babe, is there another one under the counter, or are we giving it all? We give them away all the time.
Yeah.
We give them to the kids.
What?
I've given them to friends. I have a maintenance guy who stops by and works on shit in my house, and I've given him a bottle of Crown. Because like I said, I get it for free every Christmas. At least one bottle, sometimes two. It's my least favorite whiskey, so I give them away a lot.
Crown Royal is exceedingly vanilla forward. Like, it's a vanilla punch in the mouth.
Here's my thing.
It almost feels like they put a vanilla.
You know what? I like Crown Royal better than Caribou Crossing. And you know why? Crown Royal has a very specific taste. It's very vanilla forward, in my opinion. It's very vanilla forward, and I would drink this over this any day. I'm gonna let Jeffrey have a little because I think it's been a long time since he's had it. And it's funny because Crown Royal, one thing that's always irritated me, it's a screw-off cap.
I'm just never been a fan. Again, exceedingly thin. I mean,
they make a decent apple. I'm anxious to try their blackberry, but again, it's mostly for mixing because you don't really buy Crown to drink straight.
It's so vanilla forward.
That's the only thing I'll give Crown that I like is you mix this with a Coke and you have vanilla Coke. A flat version of vanilla Coke. Because you know anytime you mix whiskey with Coke, it flattens the Coke out immediately.
They taste pretty close.
They do. This has a little more vanilla flavor. This has a little stronger ethanol flavor.
But they are very close.
Yeah, they are. Surprisingly close. Like if you blind tasted this, you wouldn't be able to pick out which one's which.
They're both 80 proof. Yeah, this is I mean, they're very similar.
I mean, let's be honest. The coolest thing about Crown Royal
is the bag.
Is the purple bag that you can keep change or bullets.
Or you could turn it into a shirt.
We have seen that.
I have seen that.
The bag is the coolest thing about Crown, right, babe? It makes for a tiny purse for going out into social events.
So, what I was hoping for is Bowman Brothers. So Isaac Bowman and Bowman Brothers. It's distilled in Buffalo Trace and then sent to an aging facility in Virginia where they age it and bottle it. It's extremely vanilla forward, but not my favorite whiskey. But what I was hoping is that I was hoping the Caribou Crossing was going to be similar to that.
I was hoping it was going to be the redemption for Canada in their whiskey making. Nothing against Canada or the people there. They're great people. They're great country. Whatever.
Hold on.
But I was hoping that this would be a whiskey that I thought, man, that puts Canada into the running of whiskey making places.
I want to specify that is not talking rye whiskey.
Here's the thing. I would rather drink Texas Balcones
Yes.
than Canadian anything.
Okay, no, hold on. We have not tried enough rye whiskey to say anything.
Does Caribou Crossing have a rye?
No, but Canada's rye is supposedly exquisite.
Well, when we buy a
We
bottle,
haven't tried
I'll try a
Canadian
bottle.
rye yet.
At this point, I have yet to date have a Canadian whiskey that I'm actually like, man, I love that. I will keep that. Like, none of these will I keep on the bar. The only reason I have Crown on the bar at all times is I get it free.
Somebody's going to drink a Crown and Coke.
Yeah, but the thing is, I would never buy it. I would never go to a liquor store and buy a bottle of Crown.
Except
for the Blackberry, which I want to try. Because I've heard people talk. But any other Canadian whiskey, I wouldn't buy it. It's either I have it because it's free or I don't have it. Because I just don't like Canadian whiskey. And I know that sounds like I'm on a soapbox all the time about that. I just don't like the way it tastes. I just think something's wrong with it. It's very ethanol. It's almost like drinking gasoline whiskey. And it's like, why would you do that when there's so many excellent flavors of whiskey out there?
I'm a bourbon guy. I really like the deep flavors of good bourbon.
Yeah, but see, I go all over. I love Scotch. I love Irish whiskey. I love bourbon. I love American whiskey.
Yeah.
I love it all. There's not a whiskey out there that I won't try and drink. And Canadian whiskey, I'm just like, it's just not worth the time. I'd rather not sacrifice the ability to have a great whiskey over a whiskey that I would only take if it was free.
And for me, I'm picking
and even
a bourbon.
then, I give most of it away.
I'm picking a bourbon over anything.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely a bourbon guy. I love Irish whiskey, a little bit of heritage. I love Scotch. I think it's awesome to pay tribute to the people that have been doing it the longest. And I really think if you put Scotch and Irish whiskey up against bourbon, the complexity of flavors, different palate, very much the complexity of whiskeys is what you get out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, Scotch and Irish whiskey have been doing this shit longer than anyone else.
They have extreme subtlety.
Palate, flavor-wise, is far passing almost anything else. Now, he is drinking Blanton's, as you can see. I prefer E.H. Taylor.
Yeah,
to me,
So good.
if you're grabbing a bottle of whiskey that is absolutely my favorite right now, this is it. This is my favorite whiskey. Eagle Rare is running a close second.
Eagle Rare is pretty close.
Blanton's is good. I definitely put Dalmore up there. I fucking love Dalmore. Penelope is good. Or wait, say it right. Penelope. I say Penelope. It drives people
The
nuts.
Penelope toasted particularly.
You know what's funny? I would put that Jack Daniels
that Jack
up
Daniels
against
is
almost
delicious.
everything on this table. That shit is good.
Benchmark small batch and foolproof, I would put against those are exceeding. Okay, I know I've said this before. That is a pour.
What's that?
That is a fucking pour right there. Holy shit.
Yes, I'm going. Once this show's over, I'm taking that particular pour, maybe even the bottle, and I'm headed to my garage to smoke a cigar.
Maybe we're gonna smoke a cigar tonight.
I am smoking a cigar tonight.
It's not exactly. I mean, it is very late.
It's Saturday night. I don't have shit to do tomorrow. My
Fuck
baby.
you.
I have a bike ride if it's not raining.
It's supposed to
Most likely
rain
gonna
all day.
But if it rains, I don't have shit to do. If it doesn't rain, I'm gonna go for a motorcycle ride with my buddy who just got his bike back.
Just got my bike back.
After his accident. It's finally fixed most of the way. Got a couple parts that'll come in December. Doesn't harness. Doesn't hurt the operation of the bike.
All visual.
Cosmetic.
It's the license plate holder and
Foot
the
peg.
fastener for the foot peg.
Foot peg. So once those come in, it'll be completely back to the way it was pre-accident, except for us putting the sissy bar on.
Yep. Which I have. We just got to put it on.
Just got to spend the. Hey, tomorrow we'll do that if it's raining.
Perfect.
That'll be a perfect
All
job.
right, what was I
Jenny,
just
my
gonna say?
baby, my beauty over there, who isn't talking to me apparently. Oh, there she is.
What was I just
She's
gonna
just
say?
playing on her computer. And I'm just making her irritated by saying it. Because I like to talk shit because you can't tell what they're doing. But she's actually playing games or something on her computer. She is going down to see her grandma for what? Her birthday, right? 100 or 99?
Hey,
99 years old. Spitfire of a lady. Very impressive.
I was gonna say
And
something.
I'm hoping to
but-
be 150 to 300
But
myself.
once you said there was once you poured that, I lost my mind. I don't remember what I was gonna say.
You want to pour too?
No, I'm still having
No.
this.
Well, why don't you mix this shit in with that shit? And we'll just take it to the.
I'm not mixing Blanton's with that.
Oh, that's
garbage.
fine. Nah, yeah, don't.
Not doing that.
Just down the caribou, and we'll move on.
So, I was looking at the benchmark. Damn, I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what it was. So
We have, by and large, a lot of lovely whiskey. We have some on that wall. We have this entire wall, which is whiskey. And we also have this entire wall, except for the bottom row, which is whiskey. That bottom row is tequila. But we have plenty of whiskey.
Blanton's.
Oh, this whole
Look,
back is...
I understand that Blanton's. There's going to be people who say,
Well, some
"Oh,
people... Nobody denies that it tastes good. People
yeah,
deny that it's worth
very
the price.
overpriced."
Because it's high price for what its
However,
value's at.
it's the price is coming down. I think their expansion is finally catching
Yes.
up to distributing.
Don't get me wrong. I
So
love Blanton's. I love the taste. I love the bottle. I think the bottle and the cap and the racing story and all of that is an awesome journey. It's a cool
so
bottle to see, but flavor-wise, Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor blow it out of the water.
So I don't know if you know this, but the Buffalo Trace, the actual Buffalo Trace, was made to be their mixer.
Yeah. That's this.
Yes.
This is meant to be a mixer. And at the price point it is, you can totally mix this and be okay with it because it's not really that expensive.
However,
what are we looking at, $23 a bottle or something?
23,
like that?
24. However, in our Bourbon Rye Old Fashioned series, which that you should be able to see on the playlist in our channel, it didn't fare very well.
It probably didn't, but
Did not fare very well.
it is what it is.
But
The funny thing is Blanton's, when you get to this, definitely that, and some of the others, you get a very thin, very ethanol-based whiskey. When you get more to your E.H. Taylors and your Eagle Rare, and I don't know about the Isaiah Bowman.
very, very thin. Very thin.
They're very thin.
But better flavor.
These are a little thicker, a
Yes,
little more
viscous.
bourbon, a little more what you expect. That being said, if I had to choose, like if I had to pick a bottle to drink for the night at any given time, any given day, this would be my first choice. That would be my second. Then somewhere in the middle is where I would land up.
Which one?
Minus this.
Which one is that?
The E.H. Taylor?
Yeah. Single
That's
barrel.
just the single barrel.
Okay, so we have a bottle of small batch that we haven't opened yet. I have it at the house. I haven't brought it over.
bitch.
I keep meaning to bring it over. I bought it.
Fuck over.
I can't because I might be saving it for the wedding.
I have just empty spaces that need whiskey.
Yeah, but I might need to save it for the wedding.
That's a joke. I have no empty space.
I may need to save it for the wedding either.
Every time we clean up the bar and we get all this shit off the counter and we get it all up on the walls and we feel good about ourselves. We've gotten rid of shit we don't drink. We've added to the bar stuff we do drink. We bring in more. I mean, we got a whole back row here that I've never had. This is the only one that I've had one of. This other stuff, I've never
is
had.
that?
This, to me,
I can't
is
wait to
amazing.
try this.
I want to try this. I've never tried it. Lost. Don't even know anything about it.
So
Love
this
the
is
leather strap.
This
Don't
is
know
a
what it's
company
about.
through Virginia, which goes through distilleries throughout the United States and finds barrels that nobody is going to use for anything. They're so-called lost
And
barrels.
for information, your mom lived in Virginia
Yes.
for a huge portion of her life. Not
Yes.
all of it. You were born in Miami.
I was born in Virginia.
In Virginia, but
Yep.
then moved to Miami.
Moved to Miami.
So his mom has been in and out of Virginia. I don't think she's from Virginia,
Yeah.
is she? She is from Virginia?
She might have been born in New York.
Anyway, I'm
But
not sure where she's
lived in
born.
Virginia for
Wonderful
most of her
lady.
life.
Has since left us. Great loss, but we bought this because of where she's from.
Yep. And while
Now I'm all-
while I was up there for her funeral / memorial, I went to a
bought this.
local liquor store and found it, and I said I've got to get it because it just seems amazing. And it's the Lost Bottle, which, like I said, it's a company that goes through, finds barrels that aren't going to be used for anything, taste them, see if they're any good. And if they are any good, they buy them and they bottle them.
And I always love bottles that are given the bottle number, what is that considered? That's called the barrel number and the,
bottle.
what does it say? It says like the house
Let me see.
number. Or the house.
So it
the house
says
it was
barrel
made.
number and story number.
Yeah.
And this is a 375.
And I believe story number is basically
The bottle.
Rick number.
I think it's I think it's
house
going to be
it's
the
in.
bottle.
Maybe it is the bottle. I always figured it was more of the house it spent its life in.
It's bottled by a company called Green Spur.
But I saw this tonight. I even looked at it before our shows and while I was waiting on him to get ready. And I was like, man, that looks delicious. I don't know why. It's a thin bottle. Just something
It's
about it
just
excites
cool.
me. And this nice little leather, I don't know what is that, a keychain?
It's a holder,
A
keeper,
holder? It's just a leather strap with a dowel or whatever this thing's called, a grommet in it. And it has the 365, which is the story number, and the 112, which is the bottle number.
Wow.
And just on a little piece of leather, and for some reason that fascinates me. I don't know why.
It was enough
It's like
for
a
me to buy
free
it,
gift
too.
on a bottle, right?
Yeah.
But I definitely want to try it. I'm like, what in the world could be that good in such a small amount?
Then we
'Cause
got the new Rift here, single
we
barrel.
buy 750 bottles. That's
Yeah.
kind of what we do. We have a few that are, liters or whatever, but we typically buy 750.
If we're buying
it's the bar.
if we're buying the liter, it's the refill like the Buffalo
or
Trace.
it's because that's the only way we can get it
Yeah.
in our area, and we can refill bottles we previously bought. But this is a 375, which we never buy. But I'm guessing it's the only size.
it's the
it
only
came
thing they have.
in. I am definitely dying to try it.
Then we have like
If we
the
hadn't
new,
had so much already,
new
I'd
Rift,
probably open it tonight.
High West, and then we have
All of the whiskey.
the Bourbon Junkies.
The Bourbon Junkies, he has bought while he was up there, some of their whiskeys, which we will do a show on, we'll do a tasting on. We're looking forward to
And
it.
we will add it to the show Infinity bottle. Now,
Is there anything here we need to add?
we need to add Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare.
Because we are not
Putting Caribou
adding
Crossing.
Caribou Crossing to this.
No,
Abso-fucking-lutely
this is
not.
This is all whiskeys we enjoy.
So,
Where's the funnel?
might as well add it now.
All right, 2 pours, right? Or
Yep,
2 ounces.
2 ounce pour. A full ounce.
We'll do this while on film.
Why not? Okay, so this is an Infinity bottle that we've mentioned a couple times on the show. This is our tasting Infinity bottle, which is comprised of 2 ounces of every bourbon or whiskey that we enjoy. Now, this is the Infinity bottle that we're creating to eventually, hopefully, share with you. So if you enjoy watching us and possibly want to
2 ounces.
try some of it, make sure you follow, make sure you comment, and subscribe below, and let us know if you want a taste of our Infinity bottle.
And we've done shows on Infinity bottles, so if you're ever interested in what exactly an Infinity bottle is, refer back to our previous
Now,
shows.
I
We do a
don't
whole
know.
show
I
on
don't know if this is going to work, but if it works, check out the link right here, and go to our Infinity bottle episode.
Yes. And trust me, you'll want to see that because it took us like what 6 times to get that show right.
Was it? It
Because
was
the
either.
first one didn't film.
It was either
had no
5 or
volume.
6.
First
So
one
one
had no
had no volume.
One, the bottle was leaking.
Yeah.
One, the second bottle was leaking.
The second one was leaking.
Third one, this
it was
had
no
a
sound.
flickering or no sound or something.
One was no sound. One was a bad picture.
Yeah. Two were leaking bottles.
leaks.
And we finally did it in the office.
Nope. The other one, something was wrong with the other one. It just wasn't good. It sucked.
Do you remember what it was, babe?
The fifth one sucked.
Yeah.
So we just did it again.
Yep.
So we did no.
Like 4 or 5.
It was either 4 or 5. I can't
before
remember.
we actually got an editable show. It was like we actually said the last time we filmed it before we aired it, we actually said if it doesn't go this time,
It's done.
We are not doing an
It was
Infinity
our
bottle show.
cursed episode.
Yes, it was the worst.
So I have an infinity bottle that's in our office in our
We have 3, right?
two.
I thought we had 1 here and 2 in there.
No, just
Because we
one
have
in
the
there.
original.
Yep.
Then we have this.
Yep,
And then
that's
I
it.
thought we had 1 more in there.
That's it.
You sure?
Yep, positive. So I have my
I thought we
infinity
had
bottle. My infinity bottle, I have a notebook that I write what's put in, how much is put in, what dates it's been put in, and how much was drank, because we measure how much we drink. Very, very anal about keeping track of that one. This one, whatever we taste during the show, we put in if it's good.
And we put in 2
Crossing
ounces.
is not good. 2 ounces.
2 ounce pour out of every bottle that we like. Now, if it's something we taste like, let's say, chicken cock,
Or
that
Caribou
is-
Crossing.
or Caribou Crossing, that is just not okay with us, then we exclude that from adding.
Okay, and I
Anything else we
and I
add.
just want to add the reminder that chicken cock sucks, except it's better than what we believe is the Johnny Walker.
I would rather drink chicken cock than any
of the
Johnny Walker. I do not like the smoky.
Nope, didn't enjoy
Whatever
it
it is,
whatsoever.
I don't like it.
Acrid, smoky flavor sucks.
I would rather drink Ardbeg,
What?
tasting like burnt tires, than Johnny Walker. Because Johnny Walker tastes like the burnt tires, but weakened, like faded down. To
I don't
this-
want to drink any of it.
Meh.
If they open Ardbeg
Now,
and
the funny thing is, and this I'll say to the viewers, the funny thing is Ardbeg and Johnny Walker will grow on us, probably. People's palates change over time.
It's hard.
So
I don't
maybe
know.
one day,
Maybe one day.
smoky whiskeys will be our thing. But as of right now, we're not really into the peaty whiskeys. We're not into that smoky campfire kind of flavor.
If you open Ardbeg in front of me, I get sick.
It's funny because my 22-year-old, 23-year-old son absolutely loves them. I ask him all the time, sure you're not an alcoholic? Because you like some shit that nobody likes.
It's gross.
Or at least no new drinkers or no 20-year-olds like. He loves it all. Like, we bought 6 bottles.
It was 6 or 7?
6 or 7 bottles of Johnny Walker. We didn't like any of them.
Still-
We did a whole show on it. We didn't like any of them. This is all he has left out of all 6 or 7 bottles is maybe 2 ounces in 1 bottle of blue.
And the funny thing was,
And we had some
if
smaller
you haven't
bottles
watched that
and a
episode,
much larger bottle.
try to put the link up here. But the blue, the Johnny Walker Blue, was our least favorite.
Yes, and we had some large bottles.
Yeah.
We had that one that was a big
Well,
bottle.
the funny
and some
thing was,
small
the
bottles.
green one was better than the blue.
Yeah, and these, I would never buy this. I have friends who, this is all they drink.
Yeah, it's
Every time we
gross.
go out, this is what they have. I look at it and go, yeah, no, I'd rather drink water.
I wouldn't drink.
You know what's
Johnny
funny?
Walker.
I'd rather drink water with lemon.
Here's
I'm anxious to try that.
Sir Davis. This is Beyonce's whiskey.
Ooh, less anxious to try it now.
So it's a rye whiskey finished in sherry cask. This is a Texas whiskey, I believe. Yes.
I'm
Texas.
still anxious to try it. I would have did without the whole
So-
Beyonce bullshit.
So, but we haven't opened this yet. We haven't tasted this yet. But according to everything that I've read, this is an extremely good whiskey.
I get nervous anytime they attach a celebrity name to whiskey.
Because, well, you say that, but we had Blackened, and Blackened knocked it out of the fucking park.
That's not Beyonce.
And then we had the, what was that one? The Brothers Bond, which is another
Tell
actually
you what,
pretty good
I'll
one.
try this. I'll give it a fair shot. That we'll go with that.
I mean, can you name one celebrity whiskey that you didn't like? Can you name one?
Yeah, the fighter.
Okay, it's the proper 7.
Yeah, proper
But
7.
we didn't even
Only
have the
the apple.
We didn't even have
No,
the...
we did. We
When?
bought it. We tried it because I remember we talked about it, and the only one we
I don't
did
think we
like.
ever got
No,
it.
we did. I don't know where or how, but because we
No,
only
the apple
talked
one is great.
about how the only one we liked was the apple one. We tried his other one somewhere, somehow, and I remember us talking about it, saying we did not
Proper
like.
12. Proper
Yes,
12.
Proper 12. The only one we liked was the apple,
The apple one's delicious.
but only as a mixer.
Yeah,
That's-
if you mix... So right here, we have the Kings Creek
I
Black
don't know
Label.
if I'm in focus or not because I'm leaning back a little, but we have
The proper 12 apple.
5. We have 5 flavored whiskeys, maybe 6. I do not like flavored whiskeys. We have 5. We have a peanut butter, we have an apple, we have a bacon or maple, whatever that is.
Yeah, it's a
we
maple
have,
brown
We
sugar.
have Fireball, which everybody in the world has, and we have Duke, which is a caramel, I believe.
It's terrible. Terrible.
I don't love any of them, but they all make good mixers. And I know
Except
that
for the
when
Dukes
people,
and Dame.
No, nobody drinks that.
That one's terrible.
We've had that bottle for probably 5 years.
I bought it because I wanted to make cherries. I wanted to make
The
cocktail
maple
cherries.
one or the bacon one, whichever that black label is, the King Street Black Label, that is good if you're making something that goes good with that kind of flavor.
Yeah.
The proper 12, I find a lot of friends that come over that drink them and their old ladies like that with 7
With
Up.
7 Up or Sprite.
Or Sprite. But these are non-whiskey drinking people. Most of them will not drink whiskey with us the way we drink it,
Yeah.
which is either on a rock or neat up.
I like it. I like it neat.
He likes it in the Glencairn neat most of the time. I go 50-50. I like it in the Glencairn neat if it's the right whiskey. If it's not, or I'm kind of not sure if I'm in the mood, then I like it with one large clear ice in a cup. Part of it's also I like the cup. I love my
The
what are those
rocks
called?
glass.
The rocks glass. I love them. They have a ball on the bottom, so they tilt. They're kind
Yeah,
of
they just-
crystallized
yeah.
on the sides. I love the way they feel as you drink them.
And I love a Glencairn.
So I tend to lean towards it. I'm perfectly fine drinking it without
That's a Caribou
ice.
Crossing.
And I'm looking forward to going and picking out a cigar and taking this out back or out into the garage. But after the show, we need to do a wrap up. I'm sure this
Yeah.
went long.
It doesn't matter. So Caribou Crossing gets down. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. Keeps Canada in the same place it's been, which is not gonna buy it.
So we do have a Canadian rye that I
The fuck
bought.
we do.
We do.
What is it?
I don't remember. I bought a Canadian rye.
Babe, do you remember what we got?
Don't
Canadian
remember
rye?
what it was.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Would it be High West?
Nope. I'm gonna look into it. I might show a picture of it if I can find it. But I have a Canadian whiskey that I bought. I can't remember what it's called.
I'm gonna trail off for a minute. This
yeah.
is excellent. Try this. This is stout beer and whiskey, and it is fucking amazing.
Okay,
All right, back
so
to you.
I'm gonna put it out there. If you have a Canadian whiskey, a Canadian rye, like a whiskey that we should give a try, that's from Canada, let us know. Let us know what Canadian whiskey or rye we should try. We are 0 for 6 or 5, so let us know. We'll give it a try, and we'll let you know if you're right
We've
or
tried a
right or
bunch
wrong.
of Canadian. We have not found one we can palate and tolerate.
I will hopefully put up here what it is, but I don't remember. But let us know about a Canadian whiskey or Canadian rye that you like that we should try. And we'll have a show that we try some other Canadian whiskeys other than the crap we already have. And so like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what Canadian whiskey we should try.
Ring that bell.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Love y'all. Peace.
Love you guys. Peace out. Where the hell is it? I know I got one. 'Cause
I've had way too much whiskey.